Hey everyone!
Hello.
Hi! Hey, this week we're gonna do little tips and tricks that we do to make our scrap life easier.
It's very fitting that she's leading us because she's the tip queen.
Yeah, so it's kind of like tricks of the trade.
Right.
So,
should I go first?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
you go first.
Well, the first thing is when I have all these weird little scraps from maybe die cutting or I cut a shape out of the cardstock or pen and paper, I hate throwing this stuff away. I'm very frugal, if you haven't
Very
noticed.
frugal.
So before you have this giant scrap bin that's out of control, I have kids. So what I do is I go ahead, I just right away, these punches are so nice and easy to use. And I have butterflies and I have a bunny and I have little airplanes and I have flowers and all sorts of stuff.
This is what you used for the cupcakes, right?
Yes.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah. And I go ahead and just make a bunch of punchies, as many as I can, out of the piece of paper, toss or recycle out the paper, and then I put them in a little Ziploc bag. And then when my kids say, I'm bored, I give them the little Ziploc bag of punchies and some pens and some cardstock, and they can make gift tags, bookmarks, thank you cards,
That's a great idea.
or like Easter cards, Christmas cards, and it keeps them busy. And
You can even involve them in this part of it.
yes,
Just hand them a whole bin of paper and say,
so
Have it.
fun.
Yeah, my
you know.
kids do love punching things out.
And my other tip is, I was helping my friend make a memory book for her daughter who's getting confirmed. And my tip is, we wanted to put confirmed in the Holy Spirit, but do it on an angle because I thought straight would be a little,
Kind of curved.
yeah, we
love
wanted
the
to
curve.
do a little arch there. And to get that nice and
That's
so perfect.
a great idea.
perfect.
And this is why we call her MacGyver.
Yes.
And then I use the paper plate here. And paper plates come like 9 inches, 8 inches, and like the little
Yeah.
salad plates.
So you can do it any
Right.
angle that
So
you want.
you can do kind of a big
yeah.
angle or a little angle.
That's
and
cool.
Perfect for anal people. You gotta be perfectly curved and symmetrical.
And you can even like mark off and measure. I mean, you can really, and that's why I like
You're
the
speaking her
You're
language.
speaking my language.
That's why I like the paper plate. So you can mark your center
Yeah.
and mark
Cool.
1 inch, 2 inches, and so you can kind of find your middle if you really.
That's a
want
great tip.
So just the paper
Very,
plate.
very good. Good. You want to go next?
Sure. I am always running out of letters and I like little letters. So what I normally try to do is have a Dymo label with me.
Yeah.
But I really love the way that the little making memories, the little tiny letters.
yes.
And so
Love
what I've
those
done
letters.
is I take the Dymo label and I cut it.
And then it looks like the little making memories letter.
It does. And then
Yeah.
you never run out of letters. And I notice I have a new Dymo labeler.
I like it.
My other one died. I
Oh
used
no!
it so much.
It's a sad day when my Dymo
It's
label breaks.
This one has a teeny different font, and the letters are a little closer
They
together.
are.
Have you noticed?
Yes, definitely.
Cute, yeah.
So that's one. And then my other tip is making the little like button clasp things. Like on
Ooh.
this is just a cheapy little yellow pad.
Right?
And I just covered it. It took one sheet of paper to do this. And then a little bit of stuff right here. And then I just took a foam square and put it on the back of a button. And
So
put it
it
right
sits
here.
up
And so
a
it's
little bit.
up. So
And
you can do your
string
little...
them-
And so she did the little tie clasp, like on the manila envelopes that
Yes.
you go with the zigzag.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are clever.
You are very clever.
Thank you. I love it.
This is great.
That's a great idea.
And it was really inexpensive. So I actually got 3 of these on clearance at the store. And I mean, it'd make a really cute little thank you gift.
Yeah.
Foam tape. That's always been the thing. Like if you sew it down, it's too flat.
Yeah.
It's
But I know foam tape's really super strong, but I actually love the 3L
3L has
scrapbook
great
adhesive. Their adhesives are incredibly, they're like cement strong.
You know what I like
I
about
like that.
there? Sometimes I cut the foam dot
Yeah.
and the sticky stuff doesn't get all over my stickers. Or my scissors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other foam tape sometimes really gums up my scissors,
Yeah,
and those
this
don't.
doesn't.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Yay!
stuff.
Very
Off topic.
good. Great
Off
tips.
topic.
Okay, I have 2 tips. My first tip is a very simple tip, and if you've been scrapbooking for a while, you probably know this, but my favorite type of trimmer to use is a guillotine trimmer.
Mm-hmm.
And so you grab this one. Here's one. This one's by Tonic, but I can't stand it when it goes dull.
Right.
So what I do, and I'm always cutting. The reason why I like guillotine trimmers is because I like to cut things like chipboard and layers and do like 3-4 sheets of cards like at one time just because I'm always in a hurry. Efficiency. But to keep it sharp, you guys know this, you got to use foil. So I always take foil and I just slide it in and then just cut just to sharpen it. And you can do a couple layers at a time. And then I also finish it up with some wax paper just to make sure it's really at its best. Sure, piece.
It makes it smooth.
Yeah, it makes it smooth and just
Oh, I didn't know about that.
just kind of fills in those kind of gaps of where the metal kind of gets nicked. It just kind of helps it smooth out. So that's what I do. That's how I keep my paper trimmers sharp. Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think that's
She,
great.
and she says to us, I'm sure you guys know
No.
that.
You guys
Oh,
probably
we
know
know
this. Okay. The other thing is, I do like to use the Fiskars, trimmers like this, and his one made by Elmer's. It's the sliding one, but I like to use them for dry embossing. So I'll insert a couple pictures of these pages, but for these 2 pages, I just put this little
I
white,
love that.
the border right along, just plain white cardstock. And to do that, of course, it has to be really nice right angles, right?
Right.
And to do that, I use the. Let me grab a piece of paper. Hang on just a second. Okay, now I have the paper cut, and what I like about using the paper trimmer, the sliding paper trimmers for embossing is because you can get that perfect right angle. You just slide it right into your paper trimmer. Use your embossing tool. Use wax paper, makes the embossing go a lot better. Just kind of rub it on real quick.
She's just full of tips.
Oh, that's a good idea because the metal doesn't like to run on the.
Yeah, you just get. It's just so much easier to put in that.
It's perfect.
So wax paper, paper trimmer, and embossing tool, you're set. But Donna has a great idea for her paper trimmer. Yours is the Fiskars, right?
Yeah, mine's the Fiskars, and I just moved this little arm out of the way. There's still a clear thing. And can I borrow a piece of paper?
Oh yes, of course.
And then I'll just take my bone folder and I run it right along the edge that has the groove in it, and it keeps me from making mistakes.
Yay!
Because I will find a way to go off the groove or something, but when I hold it up against that plastic thing, it doesn't go anywhere.
Love the bone folder. Too.
Yay!
That's a really good one.
Okay.
Oh, but also, the girls wanted me to mention this too, is on the title of this page, and again, I'll insert that. I put the bumps of Godzilla in the title.
It looks amazing.
It's so cute.
I hope that this shows up on the film.
As soon as you print out the title, while it's still kind of damp, not damp, but just as soon as you print it out, put it upside down on a mouse pad, the foamy mouse pads, and then just take your embosser and just press dots into it, and that's how you get the bumpy texture on
Like
that.
Godzilla, the lizard
Godzilla,
texture.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, reptile skin.
Is that's only one tip, right? That was
No,
2
you
tips.
did too.
That's it. We're
Okay,
done.
we're just-
So in a week or so, we'll do another round of tips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we should mention the girlfriends retreat.
Absolutely.
Okay. Tell them
Okay.
about the girlfriends weekend.
We have a new website. We're going to be posting stuff here and on the other website. It's actually live right now. It's not very fancy yet, but it will be eventually. It just takes a lot to get it done. But it's right here.
Here, there's a link. We're so goofy that we all see that. I know.
Hannah.
Hannah.
And you can actually go to the website and find out all the information about the retreat that we're doing in June, the end of June. It's going to be at the French Valley, which is in between like Riverside. It's really close to the Temecula wine
Murrieta,
country.
yeah.
And it's a full weekend. It's Friday night, which is going to be just girlfriend fun, in your
Movies,
jammies, watching
yep.
girly flicks. And then Saturday all day, and the majority of the day on Sunday will be classes and stay-in plays, which are just make and takes, but you're not going anywhere. So stay-in plays, and prizes and games.
And how about the amount of product they get?
Oh my goodness! You talk about
Well, you know, you walk in the door, you're going to get a goodie bag full of about $100. $100 of brand
goodie bag.
new.
That's just the goodie bag.
That's just the goodie bag. You get $100 right off the bat of Scrapbook product, and it's not like old stuff. It's like all the brand
it's all
new,
brand new
cool.
stuff we're buying for
And,
this.
and honestly, you know, we're teaching events throughout this year, and if I had to say there was one event to attend,
It'd be this one.
it would be this one. If you want to hang out with us for 2 nights and 2 days, and just have fun scrapbooking and we're all scrapping together, wearing jammies and stuff like that, this is the one to do.
Yeah. So it's gonna be so much fun. I hope you guys can come.
Yes. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thanks a lot.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.